Okay then, Helldivers, we are back. We've got loads to go over today as we have just received our latest success message coming from the latest major order while we're awaiting a new one likely to come up later this afternoon. We'll take a look at exactly what it is that's happening with that one, as well as some updates to the known issues listing. The Baskonator talks about new Warbonds, and we have got some stuff happening with Arrowhead. With that being said though, we're going to dive into all of the information you guys need to know today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button, subscribe with post notifications turned on, and be greatly appreciated. Make sure you check out our incredible sponsor, Instant Gaming, the platform where you can get your video games cheaper for PC and console with the best deals, offers, promotions, and discounts on all new and old games, running up to 70% off. The link's in the description. Make sure you go and check them out. And we're also doing the giveaway here on the channel. Here's our latest giveaway winner. Make sure you get a hold of me through Discord. We'll get you guys your super credits. And hopefully, if you guys will get involved with the next one, we'll be sitting in a red love heart down in the comment section below, as I've got an inkling that something red is coming. With that being said, though, let's dive into the game and see what it is that's happening in Helldivers 2 right now. So, starting off, the success message that we managed to receive from the latest major order states this right here. The Helldivers have successfully collected the mandated war restitution. Ministry of Prosperity analysis report that the lawfully procured E710 and Illuminate material have delivered a pronounced fiscal benefit, accelerating many of Super Earth's rebuilding projects. For example, on New Haven, a world scarred by the cowardly retreat of the Illuminate invasion force, advanced atmospheric reseeding operations have commenced. The Ministry of Science has confirmed that deployed algae culture are successfully neutralizing residual ash, considered the crucial first step in restoring the planet to full habitability. This victory over our hostile debtors serves both our reconstruction and justice itself, and notably, it is only the first installment. The full debt will be collected with interest until every wrong is righted and every enemy account is closed permanently. So that's a very interesting success message. It appears that the enemies do have bank accounts. It's confirmed right here, right now. But it'll be intriguing to see what it is that happens next. It seems like this story alone, though, has kind of closed down for now with terms of the Illuminate and even with the bug sector. So the likelihood is we'll see an automaton storyline start to progress moving forward after this one. So I'm intrigued to see where the major order goes, and we're going to be live to see if it drops later on today. So make sure that you stay tuned to it. It's going to be an interesting movement for sure. Moving into the known issues listings, though, we've got a lot to go over as they have just updated it about an hour ago. Taking a look at the new known issues listings, though, we can see that the only one that they've added is that the Helldivers do not re-equipped weapon after bringing up the chat window. Now, I can say that that happens a lot. Like, it is a big problem, and it happens quite frequently. They've managed to knock down a lot of the new listings, although there are some stuff that still are not listed overall. Fingers crossed they manage to get through this and we can get a bigger patch update coming very soon, but we'll have to wait and see how that operates. Moving into Discord, though, there was a lot of conversations with regards to new upcoming Warbonds. Somebody asked if they could get a hint on the next upcoming Warbond theme. Now, obviously, the Baskonator stated that my lips are sealed, but I can tell you it's a good one. I'm super excited about it, which essentially means that majority of the Warbond is pretty much already done. And with a matter of weeks on the table before we can actually receive a new Warbond, I'm intrigued to know exactly when it is that this one will drop, based on the gap between the last two. There was a shorter gap of only 4 weeks between the latest two Warbonds. So fingers crossed we should be seeing something very soon if they keep to that narrative. Although I'll be very surprised if we're getting it any quicker than about 6 weeks on the boot. After that, though, there was also a question about SEAF Warbonds. Obviously, a lot of you guys have been wanting SEAF Warbonds so you can relive and reenact your roleplay fantasy of the SEAF troopers. And this has been something which has been floating around Reddit for a very long time. Somebody asked if the SEAF Warbond would actually be something that could work in HD2, and apparently it's not off the table. The Baskonator states right here, it could probably work because I think our mod team can do anything, and I mean that. I didn't understand how some of our previous Warbonds would work, and they'd show us the item concepts and suddenly the theme is theming. So there is definitely an idea there, and there's definitely a concept idea that we can run down with regards to the SEAF themed Warbonds. I'll be very surprised if they make that the case, just based on how the lore actually operates and how it is that we are above the SEAF troopers. It would be very intriguing. I'm hoping for something cool from it if it does eventually come, but we'll have to wait and see exactly how that one plays out. Moving forward, though, after that, we've got a new welcome to give into the support team, as somebody was asking, how did Purple join the support team? Yep, that's right. We've got a brand new support team member. So a massive shout out to Purple. Welcome to the team, and thank you so much for running in those support movements. We know that there is a bit of a backlog at the moment with support tickets, so if you have submitted a ticket, do not panic. They are working on it. They do go oldest first, so it may take a little bit to get to you, as the influx after the latest update did really jump through the roof. We'll have to wait and see exactly how that one plays out, but a massive shout out to Purple. Welcome to the team. Now, in other news, though, we're going to take a look at the massive movement between the Freedom Alliance and the Save the Children Foundation, where they were making donations, and we had a awesome auction that was currently running out. It is so happy for me to say that you guys right here have already managed to raise $55,000 with the new goal running up to $60,000. It's incredible to see how many people rallied behind this, and I'm sure, absolutely sure, that the Freedom Alliance and the Save the Children Foundation are absolutely ecstatic and over the moon exactly what it is that we've been able to do, because that's not even all of it. The auction items have been going up, and they've still got 2 days and 15 hours up available at the point of recording. And as you can see, the helmet replica alone is at $8,750, which is a absolutely astronomical amount of money. And that's absolutely incredible. That's not to say even the signed PlayStations and stuff like that are at $5,000. So a massive shout out to all of you guys. I know a lot of you have been disappointed on the basis that some things are so expensive. I do hope that they do sell some normal stuff after this. It would be very cool if they could just sell some normal pieces of artwork, maybe a little bit of poster pieces, because some of the artwork in here right now is going up for $560, and some of it's even reaching over $1,000. So yeah, fingers crossed something comes for you guys to be able to just outright purchase. I think that would be very cool, but apparently this is how it works, and it is all for charity, so we can't complain that the numbers are getting so high. In today's video, though, we have got one big question for you, and this one has been something that's been burning in my mind for quite a while. It states right here, so now that the latest Warbond has been out for a while, how do you divers feel about the pacifier? The pacifier is a really weird weapon to me, and it's been something that's been playing on my mind for a while. I really wanted to get it to level 25 before the next Warbond actually dropped, so I've been playing with it quite a bit substantially over the last couple of weeks, and the more that I use it, the more that it actually grows on me. This thing does not kick in a massive amount of power, but as long as you're using it for its stun capabilities and to be able to essentially support you as a player, I utilize it to stun a lot of the bigger enemies, then run to my support weapons to be able to drill in and cause the damage output. For me, that's probably the biggest key factor of it, and it's pretty much primarily what it's used for, and that is it's really growing on me quite a lot. I'm really enjoying it, but I want to know what you guys are thinking via the comment section below. And we're going to take a look at your top comments from the last video. This one was kind of an obvious one to me as to what this was all going to be about. But if you want to get involved with next video's top comments, then make sure you get to the comment section, put something relative, and the top voted will make its way into the next video tomorrow. But for today, we have got obviously to address this situation right here, where there was obviously the Save the Children movement, but also we did lose our dog over the weekend. So I just want to say a massive thank you from myself and Lou, my partner. You guys have been absolutely incredible. We received hundreds of messages, and it was probably the most heartwarming thing I've experienced in quite some time. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for all of your overwhelming support from me, my partner, and my family. It's been absolutely amazing. It's been a very long weekend, so we are back into normal schedule routine. We'll be live again today, but I just want to say a massive thank you, because I don't think I've ever received such amount of love in all of my life. So a massive thank you to all of you guys. A massive shout out to this community, which is by far the greatest community on the internet. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. I appreciate all of your faces. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, post notifications turned on. Let's get into Helldivers. Helldivers. That's a really weird sentence. But yeah, Helldivers to Hellpods. Super Earth needs you. I'll see you in the clouds.